Hello, this is Steven.
And this is Ellie.
And so last week, I kind of casually remarked how I had been starting to do reviews for random items from Amazon. And some of you were like, hey, that sounds cool. What did you get? And so that, plus Ellie, were like, just do a video about that. And I'm like, okay, fine, that's a good idea. So here's just a couple of, I guess it's more than a couple, but here's some stuff. First, this is a bamboo desk organizer, and so it has drawers. I got this for our bathroom because I figured it helps to have just a little bit more space to be able to store things, like toothbrushes and toothpaste and tweezers and deodorant and hairbrushes, and so it's always good to have a little bit more space and just, yeah. Alright, so also hopefully the audio on this video is okay because we're using these wireless lav mics. This one's even pointing at me, but I don't even wearing it pretty high. Okay. So I got this other one, but okay. First I got these two, but it only works within the camera app, which I guess makes sense, to record video. But I wanted something for my computer also, and so I had to get a one that does USB-C. So this one is USB-C, and these are Lightning for the iPhone. And so this one's for the computer, and these are for the phone. And so it comes with a little case. I'm not 100% happy with these because I think they're very hard to make sure that they're actually charging properly. Because see, there's the it's like a dip. Yeah. She opens the case and she's like, oh, because they go down, but then the charging contacts are up here. So it's like, how are they charging or are they not charging? So I'm pretty sure they're charged up. So hopefully it doesn't die in the middle of the video. If it does, then oops. So anyway, yeah, these don't get a huge review from me, but we'll see how this video goes. If this video turns out okay, then I might update my review and say, hey, it works. There's these socks that are tooth themed, which is weird and silly and interesting, and I would think I wouldn't normally go out of my way to buy socks that have
teeth
with faces on them.
Well, not even without faces.
Yeah, that too.
The faces make them cute. Yes, but just teeth in general are not.
So, I mean, for free? Yeah, sure. We like socks. We like socks with patterns on them. Ow! I just kicked my side table. Ow!
You should have been wearing socks.
I should have been wearing. Nobody wants to see that. I usually wear socks. I usually like wearing socks with patterns on them. So they're a little too small for my ginormous feet, but I figured that they would probably be good for her. And
I did wear a pair. Those are not shown here because they're dirty, but they're a good length. The width of them was kind of tight, so maybe as a compression kind of sock. In warmer weather, because they're on the thicker side of what I like. But they were fine.
Yeah. And so that's a win in my book. I don't know how much they retail on Amazon, but for free, they're good socks.
higher up on the scale. Maybe when they're on sale, you get them, but
yeah.
Or if you really like teeth.
I love my teeth!
Like a dentist influencer or something.
When I'm feeling lonely, as sad as can be, I don't remember the words, my shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth that sparkle! Okay, but some like socks, like high quality socks with patterns on them can be like $12 a pair.
Yeah.
And these, I think, were probably more like $4 a pair, what they retail for. So I think that's probably a fair price,
Especially if you like teeth.
or just socks,
Yeah.
Socks, it's nice to have socks. Like, I'm done. I grew up wearing just like the normal Hanes or whatever. You buy a 12-pack of socks and you have, your white basic socks. That's what I grew up on. I never loved my socks until I started wearing socks that had like patterns and stuff on it, or colors and stuff. It started when I got like a pack of like these like boot socks, I guess is what they were called, and they were just like red and blue, or not bright red and blue, but just like magenta and like turquoise, very muted colors, but they were like really nice, woven, like the texture, I like the colors, and I was like hooked. I was like, I like this. Yeah. And then I ended up subscribing to Hank and John Green's Awesome Socks Club for like a year or two, and I got just a new pair of socks every month that had a neat and interesting design on it, and I like the socks, and so I have a lot of socks now, which is good because socks, when you use socks a lot, they'll get holes and stuff in it, so it's nice to be able to have it's nice to be able to not worry about socks, because I have socks.
And it's a good present for him, because I know a lot of guys it's hard to buy presents for,
oh, yeah.
and he loves socks,
yeah.
So I've gotten him socks for
in my old age. I have become someone who gets excited over socks. Yeah. I would never have thought that.
Yeah.
She got me these like sushi socks. So there's like one that it looks like a salmon colored sashimi, and the other one looks like, I guess, seaweed or something like that. So yeah.
And then a pair from the zoo.
Oh yeah, I love my zoo socks. Yeah. They're green, and they have like animal stuff on them.
Yeah, like iguana, I think is the main one.
So yeah, this is just becoming sock video. Hi, welcome to our video about socks. We're not wearing them we're not wearing any socks right now. None of us are wearing socks, but this video is us talking about socks. Anyway, no. I got two. So, first I got one. It's a stylus pen for the iPad, and I don't have it with me right now. But I was disappointed with it because you had to charge it through USB-C, and it just felt like it wasn't actually like doing anything that I would expect from like the Apple Pencil. They're not an Apple Pencil. They're meant to be like a cheap knockoff version, but it was just very bare bones. It felt more like it was just a stylus rather than
right. Which it does say stylus pen, but
yeah. But then I got this other one, which was the same price. It was the same price.
Careful. Flying over there now.
It was the same price, and it charges wirelessly by it connects with a magnet to the side. And then when you close the iPad, it has the little space where the pen is held, and so it charges wirelessly, it connects wirelessly, and it actually lets me do my tilt senses, and it has the button to change apps and whatnot. So it was like, actually, I was like, this one's good. They got some tracing paper. So I love doing art, or I love the idea of doing art. So I have a ton of art supplies, and so this is it's just transparent paper. Like stick your hand underneath it. Ooh. So I tried using it last night or the night before that, and I had my my alcohol-based color pens, and it just too easily poked through, like, on my mouse pad. Oh yeah, I got this really long mouse pad that takes up like half of my entire desk. So I like it. It's just it's a little too big for my desk, because my desk is underneath a shelf, and so my computer and stuff can't actually use the full size area of my desk. So I might end up moving the large mouse pad to another desk once we organize things. But so I had the tracing paper on top of the mouse pad, and I was using the alcohol-based colored pen, and it just kind of poked through. So, they're supposed to be a little bit more sturdy than that, but I guess it is.
I think the thing that you were using underneath was probably too squishy. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what it was.
Okay.
I know when I was a kid, we would use tracing paper and we would put it on a window, and so I think we would tape a picture that we wanted to trace, whatever picture we wanted to do, and we'd tape it to the window. And then, because the sun was shining through the paper, you would put the tracing paper over it, and you would trace the outline. And so that was how we would do it. I'm sure there's lots of different ways of using it, but I think the thing underneath is going to matter a lot of
So it was basically user error. And you seem to be drooping a little bit. Are you feeling okay?
I think the camera is drooping, not me.
I wasn't calling you drooping.
Yes, you did. You were like, "Are you feeling okay?"
I was talking to the audience. Oh. You guys okay now? You guys seem to be a lot better now. You guys are kind of losing attention. Like, wake up, come on.
It's like when you're learning puppetry and your arm just keeps falling, and you're like, "Nope, you gotta stay up there." Nope. You're falling asleep.
Alright. And so I also got these a 6-pack of smart RGB light bulbs, which I love. I love having smart light bulbs, so that I can just say, "Hey Siri, turn on couch light." Yeah! Hey Siri, turn off couch light. Hey Siri, turn on couch light. Hey Siri, make couch light red. I did say red, and she said, what, pink?
She's like, I'm attempting pink. No, you're not!
Hey Siri, make couch light red. There we go. Now, hey Siri, turn couch light to 100%. I guess it was already at max brightness. Hey Siri, make couch light white. So yeah, these are, and that's a pretty bright light. It's a nice light. So this was a 6-pack, and smart light bulbs can tend to be kind of expensive, and so having a 6-pack, I think,
for free.
Well, for me, for free to review, but I think the 6-pack is like $59.
Oh.
So it ends up being a pretty good deal. Yeah. So I'm very happy to have a couple more light bulbs, so that I have 4 on my fan over here, and I have like 2 or 3 in the bedroom. So it's really, really nice to where you don't have to worry about finding a light switch. You just say, hey, assistant that's built into whatever your phone is, turn on the light. And these light bulbs are they're compatible with Matter, which is the new standard that all the systems are supposed to be using. So like Google, Amazon Alexa, and Apple HomeKit. It should be compatible with all of them. I don't know if it's officially been released yet, but eventually everything should just work together, and that's, it's like about time. It's like I shouldn't need to worry about, my thermostat being on a separate app ecosystem than, my speaker and my lights. So, if I want to start, like if I want to change my air conditioning, I would have to say, "Hey Google, turn on air conditioning." You might not be able to hear that, but it worked. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit of a nerd about the automation and stuff like that. I love it. I love it so much. So see, another thing, there's these little cloud slimes. So I kind of had the idea in my mind when I got them. I was like, oh, they'll be like, like slimes, like the little goofy slimes that you normally see. But she explained to me that no, there's different texture slimes, there's different types. So there's World of Slime. Or World of Goo. That's a video game. And they're scented. And so you gotta kind of, so it has like like almost like a spider web kind of texture when you pull on it.
They're not high quality like you would get from a professional, Etsy seller maker of slime, but for a cheap, your kid's attention span is 5 seconds. That's probably a cheap, good way. You gotta be careful not to drop it or anything.
You can get like a 70-pack of party favor size
oh my goodness.
Slime sets.
But they're cool. Like in temperature, they're like
grape.
Yeah, the flavor. So if you have a kid or yourself,
I really like the smell of this.
That likes texture sensitivities, that they like to play with it. I think this is a good.
It is very, very pleasant grape. Like, like it doesn't have any weird, other chemical smells or anything. It's just pure, just nice, subtle, but not too subtle grape.
And then if you want,
oh my gosh,
if you want, things to add in it, sparkles or confetti kind of stuff. They include those in the box.
I would.
No, but it's something that the slime community likes to do.
Okay.
They're.
She helps me sometimes figuring out reviews because I am ignorant about certain things.
They do give a thing. They leave grossness.
Cloud powder.
Yeah. So wash your hands.
Yeah.
After this video. Please don't.
Alright, and then there's a executive notebook with pen holder.
The pen does not come with it.
No, but it was a 4-pack of these notebooks, and they seem to be pretty good quality. It's a hardbound. Mm-hmm. It has 170 somewhat pages. And so you need something to be able to jot down notes and write stories, and it's always good to have paper on hand to be able to write, and just have a way to just kind of like, this is my book, writing. So yeah, I definitely, it feeds into my mental thing where I say I love the idea of being creative.
Creative, yeah.
Like, it's something that I aspire to reach.
Like, I would probably use them more for puzzles or, working out problems. Mm-hmm. I don't particularly, I can't grasp journaling. It just doesn't stay in my head to do it every day.
Dear Diary, today I saw this cute boy, and I think I want to ask him out.
You want to go out?
She thinks I'm cute!
But for, paper to write anything you want in it, because I think it's lined.
Yes.
Yeah, it's lined, but it's, it's paper. Like, you can write whatever you want. And it's hard, it's hardcover, so you don't need to find, a book to write on.
She thinks I'm cute.
Oh my goodness, he's just like a mess.
Alright. The last thing that we're going to talk about today is this...
not necessarily last.
Okay. Phone cases. It's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and the outlines are like slightly raised up, so it has like a texture feel that you can feel when you're holding your phone. That's pretty cool. That surprised me. I got it because I was like, I like Stitch. But
it's really nice. And I like the texture. It's fun to play with. It's really sturdy, so I really like that because I drop my phone a lot. He's like, but yeah, it hasn't chipped or broken or been scratched at all. And considering I'm the one who's using it, that's pretty good.
And last, it's this squirrel paint by number set. So it gives you a canvas and the pen, the paints and stuff. And did it come with the frame also? So it did come with frame. You just haven't put it on or anything like that. Okay. Just pretend that it's in the frame.
But it comes with all the paints separately potted, which is very interesting. Interesting choice. Usually the paint by numbers are all connected. But
That's a squirrel!
Each of the paints are numbered or lettered. But it's not like paint. It's printed on, so it's not gonna like rub off. I've had some issues with paint by numbers that rub off the letters, and you're like,
which one is this?
I don't know what this is. It also came with a reference sheet, so that when you are painting the real one, if you forgot what number you were working on, it has it there.
Because
I really enjoy that.
Because you absentmindedly painted over the number first thing instead of the last thing.
Because you want to make sure that you don't see it at the end thing. So sometimes it's just you want to double up on the paint.
Yeah.
And then you're, working on the edges, and then you go and you put down your thing to go to the bathroom, or somebody asks you a question and you forget what you were doing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If that's your type of brain, then it's a good thing to have.
So yeah, and this is it's by Ravensburger, who is a big name in
art,
like jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let's see how they do with paint by number. And you know what?
It was good. It was really fun to do.
I love the way that the colors turned out. It's very accurate to what the picture is on the front. So
yep,
I call that a win.
I really liked on the canvas itself. It's a really thick canvas, which I like. But the canvas itself, it has colored outline, so that if you are not good with detail of getting right on the edge of the lines, it's already there for you, so that if you quote mess up, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
It's about having fun, not trying to be perfect.
Right.
And it's better to be able to do it than not do it.
Right. If you're getting frustrated, that's not helping anybody.
Right. So
they prevented as much frustration, I think. So that's really awesome.
Yeah. So that's just a sampling of the smorgasbord of products that I promise that I am words better written. I really messed that up, even though it wasn't my intention.
It's like pun not intended.
It was, pun not intended. But as I was coming out,
you're coming out? Oh my goodness! I think we need to have that conversation privately.
She thinks I'm cute. So, as I was trying to say, I do better with the written stuff than I do with word vomit out of my mouth hole, because I have time to be able to say, write things out and then rephrase things, and maybe have a little bit of robot assistant to help me rephrase the clunky, awkward stuff. So I put a lot of effort into my written reviews. I try to be good reviewer. So words, much, yum. Oh yeah, the fridge magnet. So there's also like a chalkboard magnet for the fridge, and it comes with like these wet chalk paints. It's okay, it's not the best in the world. It's hard to erase. Like, I would think, like, with chalk, you, like, rub it and it goes away.
But it's because it's paint.
Yeah, it's more like a paint that's just very heavily water-based, so that you can, like, wash it away with water.
Right, so it's like wet paper towel, and then it still leaves...
Yeah, the faint outline, which, I guess you'll actually, like, chalk actually will also kind of label faint stuff. It's like, but...
Yeah, if you're reusing this small thing for a calendar, you want to be able to just completely erase it so that you can reuse it. But it's been good to keep, schedules. We've been actively using it every day,
and we've been having fun with it also. So yeah. It's been fun. I'll try to insert a picture here or here
over my face, like Mike Wazowski.
Right there, yeah.
I'm on TV!
She thinks I'm cute! So, that's just a sampling of some of the stuff. I've gotten some other stuff. Like, I got a desktop mic, and then I got a microphone, but then I found out that it uses, like, the old-timey microphone cable, and so then I got a microphone cable to 1/4-inch jack, but I don't know what I was thinking, because I don't have an adapter to go from the 1/4-inch to the 1/8-inch. So I can't fully review that microphone until I get cable and power, and I think I have it in storage or something like that, but... So I got a different microphone that plugs into USB.
So, remember folks, read the descriptions before ordering things.
Yes, that is a very good piece of advice. That would save a lot of people some heartache and then leaving 1-star. This microphone doesn't connect via USB. 1 star!
1 star. I didn't measure, and I didn't look at the measurements, and so now it doesn't fit in the spot I allotted for it. Those people, man. Yeah. I'm glad you're not those people. You just accept that you made an error and...
Try to do better.
You're not like, this is Amazon's fault that I can't read.
As a customer support person, I am familiar with the concept that, some people just refuse to read.
Customer service!
And so it's always the company's fault and never the customer's fault. It's never... The customer is always right!
They're not. They're always wrong.
Maybe not always, but I mean, it's just...
Most of the time!
When you work in customer support, you become very jaded towards the world and people.
Especially in-person customer support. Because then you get them yelling in your face, and you can't just okay, I'm going offline.
What do you mean I can't use this coupon? I used this coupon last week, and it still worked. I have another one. It's like, yes, but it expired on Monday, and today is Friday. Why do you think you can use a coupon from Monday on Friday when it says it expires on Tuesday? It's not working.
And then,
can't you just put it in?
Then they catch you.
Can't you just enter it? It's like, no, I can't just enter it, and it expired. You want me to lose my job and to make you feel better for your own stupidity? No!
And then your manager comes over and is like, "We'll give you the coupon." No, don't undermine me.
She thinks I'm cute. Alright, thanks. You guys are jumping again. Okay, so this holder thing is not something that I'm
Bad review.
It's not something that it's not a review thing. This is my own personal thing. It's just a phone holder for my desk. I bought it a long time ago on my own. So, thanks for hanging out with us.
You're talking to a kid.
Bye.
See you next week.